Hello van fans, welcome to another episode of VFFs Vanlife podcast. How are you doing? I am again in a noisy car park. I just can't stop coming here. I don't know why. It's always noisy and there's always engine sounds, but I just feel really comfortable here. So God knows why. What's going on? It's really cold today, it's really windy, but it's nice and cozy in the van, so that's good. Before I get into this week's episode, I just wanted to tell you that I am so cool that I have organised an Instagram giveaway. So if you would like to win some amazing prizes, then go to Instagram, follow VFFs Vanlife podcast, and you will have the chance to win over £50 worth of amazing prizes. So you can get a custom illustration of your van or your Jeep or your house or whatever by a talented Devon artist, and that will be framed and it will be an original piece of artwork just for you. You can also win £25 worth of delicious luxury vegan chocolate courtesy of the beautiful, wonderful Fetcha Chocolates, which is the partner for VFFs. If you haven't already tried Fetcha Chocolates, I would strongly recommend you do so because they are absolutely delicious. If you love chocolate and if you're vegan, it's a perfect way to enjoy really luxurious chocolate with really nice flavours, and this is your chance to win some for free. So get yourself over to Instagram, all the instructions are there. You just need to go to the giveaway post, which was posted on the 22nd, and you have until Easter Monday to enter, so plenty of time to go to Instagram and follow the instructions. It's really simple to enter, so go ahead and do that and get yourself some lovely prizes. You'll also get some VFFs bumper stickers, not available to buy, okay, limited edition. So isn't that exciting? Brilliant. Okay, good. I'm not feeling the professionalism today, you might have noticed, but I'm going to try my best, so that's what counts, right? What have I been up to since I last recorded? So I have been spending a lot more time in my van recently. I have found some really beautiful places to go and stay for the night, and I'm just really enjoying exploring Devon a bit more. I usually end up going to like the same places over and over again, like that I've gone for years. But recently I've done a bit more exploring and it's been so lovely. Although it is still freezing, even though it is sunny, I think it is still really cold. So yeah, I've had to make sure I'm nice and cozy as well. But it's been lovely. I've really enjoyed it. I've been swimming in the sea loads. It always makes me feel a bit ill the next day, but I mean, it's so good. It's keeping me on the straight and narrow, and I'm really enjoying that. So that's really cool. Right. Well, this week it's just me, and I am telling you all about working on the road. So I have years of experience in travelling and working on the road, and during this time I've obviously picked up a lot of information and I have a lot of things to share with you. You see people going on these wild round the world trips and they're gone for months at a time and stuff. So you might be thinking to yourself, like, how can I afford to go traveling for that long? You know, even with savings, how am I going to do that? What I want to share with you today is how to save your money, cut costs and extend your trips. It's actually not all about making money, especially if you're traveling around. A lot of working that you will do will actually be voluntary work, but the point is, if you can cut your costs, you can extend your trip and you can get to stay in places that you wouldn't be able to afford to stay in, really beautiful places for weeks, if not months at a time, with the tips that I'm going to tell you today. So hopefully someone will get some really good inspiration and some ideas on how to do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk you through all the different types of work that I've done over the years. I've got to say, none of this is digital. This is all really practical work that I've done. So that's what I'm going to share with you. I'm going to talk you through the positives and the information, how to access these opportunities. And I'm also going to give you a bit of an idea about safety and the dangers and annoyances that you might find. And I'm also going to share with you some quite funny but also horrific stories of my own of things that I've experienced, just to give you an idea of how crazy it can be doing this type of thing. So, as I said, a lot of working on the road is about extending your trip. The best thing you can do, number one, is to travel slowly. That means that you can enjoy the experiences a little bit more, and you will 100% save money if you travel slowly. So that is a really important tip and one of the most easy ways for you to save money. I am going to start with volunteering. I have been volunteering for over 10 years now, nearly 15 years I've done this. I've got loads of experience. I've been all over the place. I've done all sorts of things. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about how it works and how you can get into volunteering. Before I start all about volunteering, I just want to say, you do have to be really thick-skinned if you're going to go out and do volunteering for people, because you just never know what you're going to walk into. Sometimes you're going to have to leave before you arrange to leave. Sometimes it's going to be really awful and not what you agreed to. So you've got to go into this with an attitude of, whatever happens, I'm going to deal with it. It's not always going to be like sunshine and rainbows, but if you do volunteering, you will have memories to last you a lifetime. You'll have amazing experiences. Good reasons to volunteer while you're traveling. As I said before, you get to stay in some really unique places for as long as you've agreed with the hosts for free in exchange for work. Normally, the fair standard for volunteering is 15 to 30 hours absolute maximum. You're working for free, okay? 15 to 30 is the standard. If somewhere is asking for more than that, you really need to ask yourself, do you want to be working a full-time job for no money, just for accommodation? The more people that accept longer hours, it means there's going to be less opportunities for 15 hours, which is what used to be the norm. So just bear that in mind. Okay, so I want to start with volunteering. So what is volunteering and what does it look like? What normally happens is you have someone that is offering accommodation and sometimes food in exchange for work. Usually it's about 15 hours, although there are more now that are asking for more, but really it should be about 15 hours a week. Food can be included sometimes it's not. It really does depend on the host. If you're in your camper van, you can sometimes actually work for much less than 15 to 30 hours a week, because you're staying in your camper van and you can arrange something that's a little bit less because you're not using their facilities. But again, it is really varied and you can kind of negotiate as well with the host. So the accommodation that's offered, again, it really depends on the sort of voluntary place it is. It's quite normal to have a dorm, so you might be sharing with other people. If you're really lucky, you can sometimes get a private room, and sometimes you get a whole apartment to yourself, so that's really cool. The main types of places that offer volunteering, so you've got things like farms, which is normally fruit picking and kind of manual work, gardening, all that kind of thing. Hostels and B&Bs, hotels, that kind of thing. You then have homestays, which is normally someone that has a house or some land and they need help to look after the house and the land, or they might have lots of animals that they need help with and they've got the room to invite volunteers to come and stay. So, where do you find these opportunities? Well, there are several different websites. If you're looking for a job on a farm, the best place you can look is woof.com. Is it woof.com or is it woof.org? I'll find out and I'll put it in the description. So basically, woofing, it stands for Willing Workers on Organic Farms. So the farms are normally certified organic, but they're not always actually, but that's how it started. What happens is every country has a woofing page. So it sounds weird, doesn't it, woofing? But so you go online, you find the website for that country, you pay a membership fee, and then you have access to contact all the different people that are offering volunteering on their farms. It normally tells you a little bit about what's on offer. You can make yourself a profile and you basically just communicate directly with the hosts and arrange with them when you will arrive and how many hours you'll do and all that kind of thing. Thanks for listening to this preview of VFF's Vanlife podcast. You can listen to the full episode at vffsvanlife.com/podcast. Hope you enjoy it.
I've got to go outside.